5 signs you've hit a narcissist where it hurts. They deserve it. Have you ever stood up to a narcissist only to witness them unravel before your eyes? When you challenge their false persona, it reveals the fragile ego behind their grandiose image. Spotting the subtle signs you've knocked narcissists off their pedestal is both validating and revealing. In this video, I'll walk you through the top 5 proofs that you've successfully inflicted a narcissistic injury. Understanding these telltale clues can empower you to resist their manipulations. I'll also share pro tips for standing your ground in the face of their desperate attempts to regain control. Recovery from narcissistic abuse starts with recognizing their vulnerabilities. Let's dive in and shed light on the dynamics of exposing narcissists when they try to pull you into their toxic games. Proof 1. They shift blame onto you. Narcissists avoid accountability at all costs. If you confront them about their inappropriate behavior, they will swiftly turn the tables and blame you. Expressions like, "This is all your fault," or "You made me act this way," reveal you've struck a nerve. Healthy people reflect on criticism, but narcissists will immediately get defensive and deflect. Their excessive reaction shows your feedback landed where it hurts most, their fragile ego and false image. Proof 2. They retaliate with accusations. Another sign narcissists are hurting is when they retaliate with accusations about your character and motivations. This allows them to regain perceived power over you. For example, if you call out their lies, they may accuse you of being the dishonest one in the relationship. It's a desperate attempt to flip the script and divert attention away from their flaws. Proof 3. They give you the cold shoulder. Narcissists may also withdraw and give you the silent treatment when they are reeling from an emotional impact. This passive-aggressive tactic aims to regain control by making you feel their absence is punishment. Observing a once chatty, charming narcissist suddenly become aloof and distant signals you've thrown them off kilter. The cold shoulder is not about needing space, it's about manipulation. Proof 4. They initiate a full discard. In severe cases, inflicting repeated narcissistic injuries may lead narcissists to discard you altogether. They perceive, with me or against me. If you're no longer blindly loyal supply, you become the enemy overnight. Discards often involve smear campaigns, stalking, and other desperate power plays. Stand your ground and recognize it as backlash from someone losing control, not an accurate reflection of you. Proof 5. They make up excuses for their behavior. Finally, narcissists may intensify their lies, justifications, and excuses when you expose their misconduct. Whether denying events outright or giving baseless reasons for their actions, their excessive rationalizing screams, "Busted." The more they fight to defend their false image, the clearer it becomes they are hiding their wounds and insecurities behind a facade. Ways to safely stand your ground. When you reveal a narcissist's emotional Achilles heel, they will unleash a barrage of manipulation tactics to regain control. Here are some tips for standing your ground safely. Set clear boundaries and maintain them consistently, not just when angry. Validate yourself. You know the truth about the relationship, so don't buy into their gaslighting. Save evidence in case you must take legal action for stalking, defamation, etc. Limit conversations to text or email so there is proof of their responses and threats. Share your experiences with trusted friends, counselors, and domestic violence advocates. Focus on your growth, not winning arguments or trying to get them to admit wrongdoing. The narcissist's reactions reveal their public image as a charade. Let their loss of control be proof you have regained your inner power. Stay strong, you deserve so much better. How narcissists manipulate your empathy against you. Narcissists exploit our natural human empathy through underhanded emotional manipulation tactics. By understanding how they manipulate us, we can cut ties to their toxic games. Here are 4 ways narcissists use your empathy against you. Guilt tripping. Narcissists often play the victim or highlight sacrifices to make you feel guilty for not meeting their endless demands. Comments like, "I guess I'm just an awful person," or, "After all I've done for you," prey on your empathy and make you doubt valid needs and boundaries. Shaming. Narcissists shame you as cold, selfish, and uncaring whenever you do not prioritize their wants. This taps into our deep human need to be accepted and pushes codependent people to comply. Love bombing. Excessive praise and flattery when they need something from you is a tactic known as love bombing. It bonds you to them emotionally right before the devaluation phase. Silent treatment. Using the silent treatment or withholding affection after a conflict also exploits empathy. It causes you to feel anxious for resolution and capitulate to their needs. The key antidote is recognizing your inherent worth outside a narcissist's opinions. Develop boundaries that support your emotional needs and don't buy into their manipulation tactics. Why narcissists devalue their partners. Narcissists devalue and discard their partners through cruel insults, indifference, infidelity, and other means as the relationship progresses. Here's why narcissists exhibit this devaluation. Boredom. They crave excitement and new sources of shallow attention. Long-term intimacy does not provide the thrills they seek. Seeking supply. Their excessive need for validation compels them to find partners who provide greater amounts of praise, sex, status, or resources. Projecting inner hatred. Deep down, narcissists despise themselves. But they project that disgust onto their partners through devaluation and criticism. Ego injury. Perceived criticism, rejection, or abandonment inflicts a narcissistic injury to their ego. So they devalue partners as protection against hurt. Feeling envious. If you succeed or excel at something, narcissists try to undermine your confidence. They cannot handle when you shine brighter. The narcissist's devaluation is about their disordered thinking. It has nothing to do with your worth or lovability. Let the narcissist's opinion fall away and reconnect with your own inner truth. You deserve so much better. Gray rock method to become uninteresting to a narcissist. The gray rock method involves making yourself appear as uninteresting as possible to a narcissist. Like a dull, emotionless, gray rock, you give them no ammunition in conversations. Benefits of gray rock. Keeps conversations superficial and boring to discourage narcissists' rants or abuse. Reveals their lack of interest when not receiving drama or emotional reactions. Conserves mental energy for your needs versus their ploys. Allows you to deter their provocations in a non-confrontational style. Tips for gray rocking effectively. Give short, unemotional, factual responses. Share as little personal info and feelings as possible. Don't get defensive or justify your choices. Broken record, okay, or, I'll think about it. Use medium chill. Remain calm, respectful but detached in your demeanor. Physically distance yourself and limit alone time. Always have an excuse ready to exit room or call. Establish and maintain strong personal boundaries. Don't explain or apologize for them. Channel positive interactions toward topics that do not involve you, like their interests or achievements. The gray rock method allows you to engage with a narcissist safely, revealing their self-absorption. Prioritize your inner peace. You deserve freedom. When the narcissist uses triangulation. Triangulation in relationships refers to when the narcissist secretly involves a third party to manipulate emotions and regain control. Why narcissists triangulate? Makes their current partner jealous and vie for their affection. Gives them an ego boost to feel desirable. Has backups ready so they don't feel abandoned. Creates love triangle drama that feeds their supply. Punishes their partner for perceived failures or disloyalty. Keeps their partner uncertain about the relationship's future. Signs of triangulation. Flaunting new love interests but denying romantic involvement. Constantly comparing you to someone else they idealize. Bragging about attention from potential mates to spark competitiveness. Using phrases like, "You'll never find anyone better than me." Posting ambiguous messages on social media directed at someone else. Withdrawing intimacy and sharing relationship problems with someone else. Triangulation reveals the narcissist's willingness to use betrayal and jealousy as manipulation tactics. Recognize you deserve faithfulness, honesty, and reciprocal care in relationships. Don't settle for anything less. Why narcissists will never change. Narcissism is a personality disorder marked by grandiosity, lack of empathy, and exploitation of others. This ingrained dysfunction leads narcissists to manipulate, abuse, and discard people without remorse. Here's why narcissists cannot and will not change. Their behavior stems from subconscious defense mechanisms to cope with childhood wounds, not a conscious choice to act cruelly. They lack self-awareness and don't believe they have a problem, so they never self-reflect or seek growth. Taking accountability would shatter their false self-image of perfection, superiority, and entitlement. They feel constant envy and need to devalue others to regulate their grandiose ego and fragile self-esteem. Their mental wiring prohibits forming healthy attachments based on intimacy. Relationships serve addiction to narcissistic supply. They don't experience empathy or a moral conscience, so they cannot comprehend the damage their actions cause. Any changes are ploys to hook victims back in or reshape public image. Their core remained unchanged. Instead of hoping for change, accept that narcissism is an emotional and psychological disability prohibiting growth. Then develop boundaries that limit the narcissist's ability to inflict further harm upon your life. You deserve so much better. 6 steps to emotionally detach from a narcissist. Detaching emotionally from a narcissist can be challenging, but it is essential for your mental health. Here are 6 proactive steps to help you detach and regain peace. 1. Educate yourself on narcissistic abuse tactics through books, videos, and support communities. Understanding the dysfunctional patterns helps demystify their behaviors. 2. Limit contact and interactions to an absolute minimum, ideally going no contact. Physically distancing yourself is crucial to emotional detachment. 3. Develop new daily routines and hobbies to fill your time constructively versus obsessing over the narcissist. Rediscover passions. 4. Release suppressed emotions through talk therapy, creative arts, exercise, or journaling. Don't bottle up hurt or anger. 5. Avoid viewing the narcissist's social media activity or engaging in mutual connections that provide updates. Curiosity reopens wounds. 6. Be compassionate with yourself. Accept that detachment after abuse or manipulation takes time based on the relationship's intensity and duration. With consistent boundaries, focused introspection, and unconditional self-love, you will eventually center back into your worth. I believe in you.